Dana Abercrombie, The Coalition. Thank you so much for speaking to me. This is truly an exciting and fun movie. And what I wanted to know from you is this is a reunion of sorts with you and Eddie Murphy. Can you talk about when you're casting, and especially with Eddie Murphy, what is it that you're looking for when it comes to breaking down these characters?
Well, the characters were really beautifully written, so I was very clear on the personalities of each. And the advantage of having Eddie Murphy as your star is what actor doesn't want to be in a movie with Eddie Murphy? So you get the cream of the crop. So you start with Tracy Ellis Ross, the most gifted comedian out here, pairing up with Eddie for the first time. They have magic. You believe them as a couple, you believe them as parents, and they're both hilarious. And they both crack each other up. And then, gosh, Chris Redd, Robin Thede, Nick Offerman, DC Youngfly. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have asked for a more amazing cast, and they all delivered A-plus performances.
Wonderful. And they did. This is a movie that is filled with comedians, and with that comes a lot of improv. I was wondering, how do you use that improv to help further shape the story that you, in the movie that you want to create?
Yeah. Well, look, we start with a great script and we know what we need out of a given scene. At the same time, we have the freedom to come up with great ideas and they ricochet off each other. And you go, okay, that part works. We don't need that. And, they're all professionals. And, it's like jazz improvisation. You do it real time and it's magic.
Right. There are a lot of magical elements, speaking of magic, that is a part of this movie. And I was really wondering, when you're reading the script, do you go by like visually of what you see, or is the magic or how you use the special effects kind of more of what you visualize in terms of emotion?
I had ideas about uh, visual stuff that we would do. But again, in the same way I work with the actors, working with ILM, the special effects people behind Star Wars and Jurassic Park,
Mhm.
and I wanted them to have the freedom to be creative too. So they would go, "What about this, Reggie? What about that?" So we would
Mm.
discuss all the different approaches and mainly the feelings that we wanted to evoke, with these special effects. So it was a real collaboration with all the partners.
But what were the important elements to this movie that you really wanted to incorporate that really signifies holiday spirit for all?
Well, when I think about the core of Christmas, it's two words: family and love.
Mm.
That's Christmas. The decorations and the music, all that's nice, but family and love are the core values. So I knew as long as we kept that front and center, then everything else would fall into place.
Wonderful. And lastly, if you can describe Candy Cane Lane in one word, what would it be?
Three words:
Or three?
ah, family, fun, feelings.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for speaking to me. I truly love this movie.
Thank you. And I love your hat.
Thank you.
Take care.